I've never seen such an impressive woman. To solve her housing problem, she built a tree house in just half a day. To make it easier to go up and down, she also secured a ladder to the tree. Kobayashi, who just returned from the city, was also quite confused as she didn't even have a place to stay. However, this didn't faze her at all. While everyone else was bewildered, she had already climbed the tree. For safety reasons, she planned to build her own shelter up there. So she went to the nearby bamboo grove and started collecting a lot of bamboo. After all, bamboo is a natural building material. Once he got the bamboo, he went back up the tree and found a way to pass the cut bamboo up. Then he could work with the space available in the tree. Building a shelter in a tree is certainly different from building on the ground. It must be planned according to the space in the tree to make the house more reasonable. Before building the house, it's necessary to prepare the foundation, as only a solid foundation can support a stable house. You can see there's a river beneath this big tree, and sitting on the tree to fish would be a nice choice. As Xiaoling continues building, the platform's framework has already been assembled. To make it more comfortable later, she plans to lay a layer of bamboo strips on top so the house's framework won't feel so hard underfoot. With the platform in place, the subsequent construction becomes much easier, and from this angle the space is quite large. So the house that will be built later should not be bad. Moreover, after laying the bamboo strips, the platform is quite flat. For safety reasons, it is necessary to install the guardrails, as the house built on the tree is at a certain height. After completing the installation of the guardrails, Xiaoling began constructing the house's framework. Before building, a large amount of bamboo needs to be processed, as only suitable bamboo can be used to build a better house. With Xiaoling's continued construction, the platform's guardrails still need further improvement. After completing the installation of the railing, the next step is to start building the house framework. Since the materials are relatively well prepared, the construction speed will be much faster. At this time, Xiaoling still needs to process more bamboo, as building a house can't be done with just 1 or 2 pieces. Seeing this makes me hungry and I really want to go out for a nice meal. They say you can enjoy a beef and seafood buffet for less than 100 with a Meituan group purchase. After processing, the bamboo is gradually passed up the tree, and further processing is needed once it's up there. You can see that the entire platform is already piled with bamboo, but the real work hasn't started yet. The construction of the house can officially begin once all the materials are ready. Since the bamboo was prepared in advance, it can now be directly connected. Previously, beams were built on the tree, and now bamboo is used to construct the slope of the roof. However, during the construction process, any obstructive tree trunks need to be removed to make building the roof more convenient. You can see that the roof is entirely assembled using bamboo. Although this method allows for faster construction, it does have a significant drawback if it rains. This might cause leaks, so other materials may be needed later to combine everything. Since part of the roof is already built with bamboo, progress on the wall shouldn't lag. Although the house is being built in a tree, having walls is essential for added safety. Due to the limitations imposed by the tree trunk, construction has been somewhat challenging. However, with Xiaoling's continued efforts, the house is gradually being perfected. More logs need to be transported up the tree and used to assemble a front door, which provides a sense of security even at night. The door assembly is complete, and the opening and closing function works very well. To make it easier to go up and down the treehouse, Xiaoling decided to install some fabric ladders on the trunk to prevent slipping and falling. After about half an hour of work, the treehouse is now much safer to access. After a day's effort, the treehouse is finally completed.